So last night I was finally able to watch the new horror movie called Good Boy, where it is told entirely through the perspective of a dog, or at least you're following the dog around. And here are my thoughts in a quick review. Hats off to the director, Ben Leonberg, because he used his own dog, Indy, in this film. And man, this dog captivates your attention the whole time. I felt like this wouldn't have worked if this dog wasn't so darn cute. Also, I just love the shots in this film, like long shots of hallways and dark areas where the dog is just looking, whimpering, or even growling. Like, I love those shots because you're sitting there thinking, what is he seeing or what is he watching? And I feel like that's pretty much the concept of this movie. Now, the downside is that if you're not into watching movies like that have slow burns, or even certain shots where you're just looking at the screen and watching this dog react to certain things that he's seeing that we may not see until later on in the film, then you may feel like this movie is boring or it's not as scary as it should be. But to be honest, I feel like that is the creep factor of this movie. And it really adds to a lot of the scariness because me being a pet owner, I know there's been times where I have witnessed my pet looking at the doors or looking at certain areas when I have the lights off. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, are they seeing something that I'm not? And I feel like that is the whole idea and concept of this film. And I feel like that's the reason why it works so well. And also the creativity. They don't even really show the owner's face in this whole movie, but you do hear them talking to Indy. I love that whole idea. And also this film has a good plot, even all the way to the end, because it does have a connection to the dog and why he's seeing some of these things. So I love this movie, to be honest, and I get why critics are really ranting and raving about it. Now, again, this is not for everyone, but for sure, I recommend if you're into creative horror movies, especially indie horror movies, we need to support more films like this. So with all that being said, I'm gonna give Good Boy 4 flames out of 5. Definitely recommend it if you're a horror fan.